107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
107.5 WBLS. It's me, your radio love, Déjà Vu. Of course, we always have great folks stopping by in the studio. And today, of course, we got my girl straight out of normally the BX. We saw her in Miami. She's over in LA, then in Arizona. I don't know where she is, but she's in the studio right now. Make some noise for my girl, Evelyn Lozada. Hi, Evelyn. And of course, she's being joined by her lovely daughter, Shaniece. Shaniece with the curls.
Well, you guys got to clap.
All right, so you all are here to talk about Livin Lozada.
Yes.
Second season?
Second season.
Oh, we got a lot of things happening this season, right?
Yes.
All right, so fill us in from where we left off last season.
So last season we left off with Shaniece possibly wanting to move to Europe, and of course me as her mom, I couldn't let that happen.
Because you had the boyfriend in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So she changed her mind, so she ended up not moving.
Did she change her mind or did mom change her mind?
I think it was a two-part.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she let me let her be an adult. She changed her mind, so we think. But and then with this season was a little tougher because we opened up this season actually sort of similar to last season. I ended up having a second miscarriage during filming on Thanksgiving, and that aired last week.
Oh my goodness.
So, I'm very open about it. I always say women don't really talk about it. And I guess that's why I feel the need to be so open about it, because it's such a common thing that happens.
Right.
And my struggles with fertility. I mean, I just had Leo 2 years ago, so it's a shocker to me. And I heard you talking about eggs and all of that. And I was like, she's talking about, girl, we can have this conversation.
Let's bring it. But you know what? Like you said, a lot of women don't talk about it. It is a prevalent issue with women. I did fertility stuff too. So yes, going through the whole process and everything, still in the process.
Yeah. And it's been like, it's crazy because now I'm 40. And I had Leo 2 years ago. Everything was super fine, great pregnancy. And then fast forward to now 2 years later, 2 miscarriages.
Did you think about freezing your eggs back then?
No, I didn't. I really, really didn't. And just goes to show you how fast time goes by. I mean, you go your whole 20s trying not to get pregnant, right? And then you're looking at it now like, well, damn, like me and my girlfriends who are about the same age, like this is a constant conversation for us. So, I discussed that on the show.
How is that opening up though? Do people hit you up and relate to the stories? Or, I mean, I'm sure they probably will, especially last season, but how do is that kind of like soul bearing for you to open? And but is it therapeutic?
It is therapeutic, and I feel like, especially with this show, like I'm doing something positive,
right? And
I'm happy that I have this platform to just do it differently. So many women reach out to me, whether it's the domestic violence. I had this woman tell me she had 9 miscarriages. So just I posted something the other day, and so many women just on there supporting each other, and I was like, that's love,
right?
So I feel like I'm doing the right thing when I see posts like that and messages. And I mean, I've had vaginal appointments on camera. Like I'm open. Like look at my follicles.
You got the whole deal.
Yeah, look at my follicles. Look at how many I have. So it's just we talk about that, and then I'll let Shaniece talk because she'll be like, "Ma, you take over the whole interview."
You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
Right. Hold on, Shaniece. We got Shaniece Hairston in the building. Her beautiful daughter, and you are actually featured on the show, and they show you kind of trying to get your modeling career off the ground. How is that for you, and is it a plus or a minus to already be on TV?
I think it is slightly a plus when I was going into the agencies because I had something else behind me.
Right.
But as far as like already being signed, it's not either a plus or a minus. It's just as hard.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
How stiff is the competition right now?
There's a lot of competition because there's people who have more experience than I am. When you go to castings, there's like a gang of girls who are ahead of you and already know what they're doing and who know the
But how do you know?
directors.
How do you learn how to model? I mean, if
You
no one
keep
gives
on
you
doing it. You keep on, you just keep on trying until you can't do it anymore. But I also have a lot to learn, and we follow that journey on the show.
Do you have any modeling mentors?
I do actually. Salida.
Oh,
Salida
really?
Ebanks.
Salida Ebanks.
Yes.
Yes, she's super
She
cool.
just moved back to LA, and we had lunch last week.
So she'll be giving some pointers and everything on the
Yes.
show. We'll find all about that.
Yes.
All right. So you're leaving. You left LA, and now you're in Arizona.
No, I'm currently now in LA.
I can't keep up with you.
I know. We're in LA. It's baseball season. So we are in LA probably till about October, just depending on how long the season goes. But yeah, I'm in LA. Yeah, we're all over the place.
And how's baby Leo? He's so cute.
He's good. I was really sad yesterday because he had an ear infection and I was getting on a flight and I felt like such a horrible mom because I'm like, oh my God, I'm leaving my baby. But he's good. He's a toddler. He's a boy. Everything is his and he's just a little feisty little thing. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, he's interesting.
All right. So last season you were talking and you had your mom and you guys were going back and tracing roots and all that stuff. This time I see that you're talking to a medium.
Oh, yes.
A psychic?
Yes.
How is that? Because I've never been. I'm scared. I'm scared to go.
Episode.
I don't know why I'm so intrigued by it, but I ended up, my brother-in-law passed away a couple of years ago from cancer. And I feel like my family has been dealing with, like just his loss and we miss him. And I was like, well, how about if we get John Edward?
That's the one that talks to the dead, right?
Yes. And
Girl.
Yes. Yes. When we did the reading, they like saged the room and stuff. And I was like, oh God, it's about to go down.
Right.
But I will say, and it just blew me away. And I know there's skeptics out there, but I'm like, look, none of this stuff that he talked about is public information. I didn't tweet the stuff that he says.
Right.
No one can Google it. So, it was interesting. Like he really, and I will say my family definitely got some closure, especially my nieces that was my initial reason for wanting to do this reading with him.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, so are you still in touch with Iyanla? Beloved.
Yes. Beloved. Yes, she texted me not long ago checking in on me. She's seen the trailer for the show. She was like, I'm just seeing how everything's going because, she sees me emotional and, I'm very open and I cry all the time. But, I still keep in contact with her. I love her and I will forever just, be connected to her.
Definitely
that. She got me in check.
Right. Yeah. But see, you did a whole, what is it, a 180, not 360 because 360 is going back around. A whole 180 with what you were doing before. My question is, how is that now and how are you perceived? Because this is a more positive thing. Like you were saying, you're doing positive things and reaching out. But everybody loves the ratchet and the drama. Do they try and pull you back? And would you go back and do the other shows again?
No. Well, I definitely have few people here and there that are like, oh, I love this, Evelyn. But girl, I just want to see you just throw one chair one time. But for the most part, I will say that my followers and the fans have been super supportive.
Good.
And just like, wow, you really I could tell like this is not no BS. Like you took a couple of years off of your life and, you're good. So, no, for the most part, people are supportive. And as far as doing another Ratchet show, no, I would not.
She says it with a big smile, too.
I love it, though. And I will forever support Shani if she calls me to just be on B-World Wives LA with her, just like last season. I'll do a dinner. Those type of things, but I'm not doing like vacations and trips. But
and no drink throwing.
No drink throwing. It's kind of played out, right? Like I feel like that was like my era that we would just, it was just.
Can you believe it's been that long though? Like
I
you're
know.
saying it's that era. How long ago has it been? It's been like 5-6 years.
Yes, I'm just like, what
flies.
the right? I know. I'm just like, where is life going? Like this is crazy.
So what else are you working on? Are you still doing your shoe store and all that?
No, so I closed that shoe store years ago. Just working on the show, raising my kids, working on book 2 of The Inner Circle. Well, it's already written, so it's coming out because people. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And I like to be super low key, so it's like I do the show and then I go back in my like little, cave.
I like it though.
Yeah.
What Shaniece is like, I don't know about that.
No. I said in her cocoon. She's right.
Really?
She's right. Yes, she's right.
All right, cool. Shaniece, before we get out of here, do you have anything you need us to know about what we need to see this season about you and your development and your growth?
I think people are still trying to figure me out, and I think they'll get more of a gist of who I am and, my intentions and what I mean. I do a couple therapy episodes.
Nice.
Therapy sessions.
Well,
I do a couple therapy sessions on the
Yeah. She opens up about how my personal relationships, which was hard for me as a parent to hear, but how my personal relationships have affected her today. So that was like, it was hard hearing that, but also like it's real. Right. It's like you think that.
And that bonds you guys closer?
Yes, for sure.
We didn't know we can be any closer. After that.
No, we're definitely like close like all the time.
Love it. Make sure you check out Livin Lozada Saturday nights, 9 p.m. on Y'all make some noise. It's WBLS.